What? Did Hamilton just make an awesome watch? I think they did. Big thanks to Richard and the crew over at Saltzmans, Rhode Island. Link in the description. Let's check this out. This is called the Hamilton Khaki Field Expedition. And I have to say, Hamilton has always made great watches. I've owned many Hamiltons. I have a Khaki Field mechanical. I should have grabbed it. Let me grab it. Okay, I got it. So here they are next to each other. Pretty close in size, too. I liked the bronze. You can get it in titanium or maybe even stainless. I can't remember. But, I mean, we all know when we think Hamilton, we're thinking the Khaki Field watches. Of course, they have other watches. They have a pretty good lineup of watches. But most of us watch enthusiasts go after like the Khaki lineup. The Field watches most often. Well, this one, it's like they just leveled up. I suspect the lume is going to be great. We'll discover that together at the end. But the crown is like amazing on this thing. The legibility, amazing. They gave us two perfect sizes. There's a 37. This is the 37. And there's a 41. And we have some different dial color options. I personally am going to go after the 41. 37, a little too small for me. I could definitely pull it off. I'm going to go for the 41 though. I have to at least see it. So let's dig into this. 37 millimeter wide case. Pretty spot on as advertised. A very short lug to lug at 43.6. So even if 37 is like your sweet spot, or maybe you like a little bit like 36 mil, with that short lug to lug like that, this thing is going to work perfect for you. Plus you have female center end links here. So it articulates immediately and adds to the comfort level of this watch. The thickness, only 11.8 millimeter thick. They're crystal. I'm not getting the traditional glare that I get with a lot of other Hamiltons. I think they used a little bit better anti-reflective coating, or they used it or something. The lug width, 20 millimeter. Good choice. Works on a lot of straps. Does taper down to 18. The bracelet is really good. If you don't like the bracelet, save yourself a few bucks. You can get it on a strap. But the bracelet is legit good. I should be pin and collar because I don't see any screw heads. 3 micro adjust on the clasp, all milled, double button to remove it. Display case back as well. The crown, 7 millimeter. And I have to do this. I'm going to unscrew it. I'm going to put it over by the microphone because I want you to hopefully hear the pop. It has a nice pop. Did you hear that? A nice little, right? I don't think I can replicate the sound of a crown pop, but it was a nice pop. The action on it is great. Inside, nice smooth wind on the H10 automatic movement, 80-hour power reserve. You pop it out, there's like no movement on the crown. This is the strongest crown I've seen on a Hamilton. Nice smooth time set, and very good tube that it screws down to. Nice knurling on there, easy to operate. It is signed. The bezel action. It's a compass bezel, so it's bi-directional. 60 click. Either direction. It's a solid feel, and it feels exactly the same whether you're going clockwise or counterclockwise. It sounds exactly the same. The handset, I like the faux lume on there surrounded by the white. It gives it a nice contrast, nice pop. I love the use of color on this particular dial setup. And as much as I like white dials, I think this one would probably be the colorway I'd go with. Unless they did like a really cool forest green colorway or something, then maybe I'd go after that, which I don't think they make. I should probably go check, but I don't think they make that yet. They might, because I just gave them a cue on what maybe some of us want. Chime in. What color would you like? A maroon dial or like a green dial? Of course, earth tones, right? Because it's a Khaki Field Expedition. It's in. Not only is it like you could just wear it as a regular watch, like I feel like this would be a watch that you actually would go on an expedition with. It's legit that good, guys. Check it out. Hit up Richard at Saltzmans or whoever answers the phone, but Richard's my main contact there. But all the salespeople at Saltzmans are great. I personally met them and hung out with them, went out to dinner and had long chats with them. And hopefully I'll get back out there soon because it's a beautiful area too. Retail price on this with the bracelet is $1,045. You're not going to pay that. You're going to get a discount. I'll put a discount code down below as well. There's the model number. I'm not going to recite it. It's in the description. Go figure it out. Let's put it on my wrist. 7¼ inch wrist. Let's see what it looks like on 7¼ wrist. And this is what I'm talking about. Maybe the 37 would be a better option. The 37, I mean, look at it. It looks fine. Maybe the 41 would look too large. I don't know. I got to try it though. The really short lug to lug, I know with a shorter lug to lug, I typically will go with a bracelet if it's a smaller size than I like. It like just adds, it makes it seem like the lug to lug is longer, if that makes sense. It's like a little cheat mode. Because the lug to lug on this Khaki mechanical is longer. So I can wear this one on strap and it works fine for me. There's so many great Hamilton watches out there. And this one has to be a top contender. I think they're going to sell a ton of these. I think a lot of people are going to really enjoy this watch. If you're a Hamilton fanboy, you definitely need to check one of these out. Even if you don't buy it, like get into a Hamilton authorized dealer, try it on, check it out. Walk out of that dealer, call my crew at Saltzmans, get it from them. Let's kill the lights, check the lume. They claimed Super Luminova. Okay, it's good lume. I think it would have been nice if they would have fully loomed out the Arabics. It's almost like I can see them, like they put a little bit of lume on them, but they didn't fully lume them. So a little bit of fade. Okay, so I'm going to give them a little bit of a knock on the lume department. I think we could have really stepped. They did such a great job with the overall construction, the crystal. I can tell they're using something different. The crown is, for me personally, this is going to sound weird, but I'm a watch nut. We're all watch nuts. A crown is something that I am a little picky on sometimes. It needs to be the right size. It needs to feel right. This one is all of that. The crown feels right. It is the right size. It matches the watch perfect. Check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next vid.